If you don't like giving your name to people, maybe you should find a different job where you don't work for the public.
Maybe you should also find a different job. How about that? Don't judge me.
But I'm not doing anything that's against my job. You need my driver's license? Yeah. Really? To enter in a town hall? Yeah. Wow. Do you do that with everybody? Yeah. Every single person that comes into town hall, you tell them, you make them give you your driver's license. Yeah. Did you know that's a violation of the Fourth Amendment?
Your business has stopped, then you can leave.
Respectfully, Malarkey, you do not tell me when my business is finished.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the North Hempstead Town Hall here in North Hempstead, New York, Nassau County, Long Island. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, and to ensure that our public officials and public servants respect that right. Let's get into it.
I know where she lives though. I'll see her leave. You don't leave same time as doing, bro.
Excuse me? Yeah, I am recording. I'm sorry? I can't hear you. No, thank you though. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good holiday.
Excuse me, guys. No, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I'm okay.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording. Yeah.
Why?
I'm just recording, ma'am. That's all.
You're not allowed to record up in government office.
No, I sure can record in the government office for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What is it you need?
No, I don't need anything at this time, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not in any kind of restricted area or anything like that, so.
Excuse me?
I said I'm not in any kind of restricted area. I'm in a public building.
You can't come into a public office and video.
Yes, I can.
I'm not gonna argue. Where's Jerry?
You shouldn't argue.
Can you explain this man? He can't just walk in our office and sit here videotaping us. He's not here for anything. He's just in our office videotaping.
Hey Jerry, if you could explain, I'm sure you haven't given me a hard time now, so I'm sure you know.
Well, if they don't want you to videotape them, then don't videotape.
Well, that office you can. That's New York State. That's Albany's direct office. Is that registrar's office? So you can't, all his vital records are private, so you can't record.
Yeah, but it's open to the public, so anything that's open to the public, I can record.
No, because we talk personal matters in there with people on the phone and stuff. It's Privacy Act. You
Yeah,
cannot do
that's
that.
not true.
Jerry, can you please?
That's not true,
You're the security guard. You need to do something with him.
ma'am. You should allow Jerry not to put his job in
Don't
his.
go in the office and stay out of the office.
You can't come in there and videotape us. I'm sorry. You can't.
No,
You have no
but
reason to.
I can. I do, and I do have a reason, ma'am.
What is your reason?
It's a constitutionally protected reason, ma'am.
But you just walked in here, but what did you walk in here for?
I'm gonna tell you, Jerry, what I'm here to do. Ready? I'm gathering. I'm a journalist, independent journalist, gathering content for a story. So that's what I'm letting you know my
They're
purpose.
complaining about you recording, then don't record them.
I mean, they can complain all they like. It's not really.
Then don't record them.
So now they're refusing services to the public by locking the door. That's
Is there a reason
definitely.
why you're recording?
Yeah, I told Jerry.
Okay, can you tell me?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you know. Just because this woman over here seems to be escalating things. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. So I'm just videotaping in your town hall here, in our town hall. And that's all I'm doing. And what they're doing right now. And may I ask who you are and what position you hold here? Or no?
Yes, you can ask.
Oh, you're not going to tell me.
Well, just like you're allowed to do that, I guess I'm allowed to also.
I don't think so.
No,
Only because you're a public employee. So your name is public information and you work for the public. Yeah, and you wear name tags. Exactly. So
That's right.
No, I'm just trying to
I'm
assess
just going
whether.
to call the town attorney's office and our public safety officer to make sure that this is allowable.
Sure, yeah, you
Because
could do
from
that.
my understanding, it's not. So
Well,
I'm just going to go ahead
It's a
and
good,
do that.
it's a good education experience
But-
for everybody.
You're right, but you know, you get a lot further, you know, with honey rather than with vinegar, right? So if you needed
Have I-
any
have I-
information,
have I-
if you
I-
needed anything, it's a lot easier to
have-
speak to any of us.
But ma'am, have I been disrespectful to any of you here? No, I haven't. I'm just.
Recording
that-
is
that's-
not usually something that
That's
is
not
done
disrespect-
in a government office. So
Yeah, no,
just
you're.
hold on one second. Let
You're
me just
you're
give a
you're
couple
mistaken.
calls,
But okay.
and then let me just
You could
figure
do
it
whatever
out.
you'd like. Yeah. Just so you know that your employees here are denying services to the public by locking their door. So you know it's not a good look for them.
Town
That's-
attorney's office said to turn it off, so turn it off.
Yeah, no, I'm not going
And
to
if
do
you're not
that.
gonna turn it off, then I'm just gonna ask you to leave.
You can ask me to leave, Jerry.
Then I'm
That's
gonna-
fine. But
I'm sorry,
not.
I have to ask you to leave.
I understand that. But what I'm going to explain to you just one
Listen,
thing is that
I don't wanna hear anything.
I
If I'm
mean
told to
you don't
do
have to hear
something,
anything.
I'm just
You
gonna
could do
ask
what
you to leave.
you could
You
do
don't
whatever
wanna
you need to
leave?
do.
That's fine.
Yes, ma'am. I explained that to you already. Yes, I'm taking the not your picture in particular, but the town hall in general. I already explained it I already explained it to them, ma'am. Would you like me to explain it to you? Would you like me to explain it to you, ma'am? So I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. There's no need for alarm, okay? This is a public building.
You are not permitted to be recording in a government facility, so.
Ma'am,
that is what was told to me.
you're mistaken, and whoever told you that is also mistaken, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be difficult with you. I'm really not. all I'm doing is, like I told
If
you.
you're trying to gather any kind of information, you can ask us whatever you want rather than
Well-
walking around with your video camera.
Well, how do you know I wasn't going to get to that part? I'm not up to that
Because
part
you
yet.
haven't asked anybody a
I've
single
only been
question.
here.
You've been walking
I've
around.
only been here for 8 minutes now.
You've been recording for 8 minutes. You haven't told anybody why or what you'd like. or
I
any
told Jerry
questions.
why. I told you why. I told the
You
woman
did
over
tell me
there.
why. You told me that you were an independent
Journalist gathering content for a
But you
story.
didn't ask me any questions yet.
I'm not up to that part yet, and I don't have to ask you questions, ma'am. You have to
Okay.
answer my questions. I don't have to
We
answer
can
your
ask
questions.
you to leave and not to record any longer.
You could ask me to do that, yes, and I can.
And I've asked you,
and I can
other
polite.
people in this office have also asked you to
I'm
do
I'm gonna politely refuse that request because I'm not breaking any laws, and I'm not breaking any type of laws or even policy. I'm sure. So, you know,
Okay.
if anything, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity right now, ma'am. So that's all. You know, this is good education for everybody that works here. Can I speak to a supervisor, Jerry?
that. I am the supervisor here.
Oh, you are. Gotcha. I mean, you
Hi,
didn't
my
tell me
name
that
is
before.
Julie Chen, I'm the deputy town clerk for the town of North Hempstead. We are in Town Hall 2, which is at 200 Clandon Road, and we have supposedly an independent journalist who is walking around our office recording on his cell phone, and he has been asked repeatedly to not record and also to leave the premise, and he refuses to do so. So I'm asking for police backup to get into our Town Hall 2 as quickly as possible.
As quickly as possible. Like if I'm a criminal.
Town Hall 2, it's 200 Clandon Road, right across the street.
So this is a town hall 2, Jerry? There's a town hall 1?
Yep.
Okay. And what is that, on the other side?
Andrew Street, corner.
I'm gonna go over there
north-
too.
The north, corner.
I'm sure when the police get here, they're gonna explain everything to you guys, so it's not that big of a deal.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Good. You said you're from the press?
Yeah, ma'am. So can I ask who you are? Because the last lady, she wouldn't tell me who she was.
I'm
and-
the Deputy Director of Communications.
Oh, great, cool. Okay.
Can I
And your
help you
name your
with
name is?
Rebecca?
Rebecca. Nice to
Yes.
meet you, Rebecca. So I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story here
Sure.
in Town Hall. And everybody here seems to be very upset that I'm recording. You know, I'm not sticking my camera into anybody's face. I'm not making any kind of disturbance. All I'm doing is just gathering content for what you guys have here in the building in Town Hall.
What exactly are you looking for?
No, I'm just taking pictures and videos of the building. I probably would have, you know, this is not, I'm here just to exercise my First Amendment right, freedom of press. in a public
Usually,
building?
people would just contact our office first so we can facilitate it.
Yeah, I
around the
understand
building.
that's a way
So-
you can do it, but
Yeah.
you know, as far as rights go, I don't have to ask permission to exercise my rights, Rebecca. But I'm not trying to be
It's
difficult.
not exercising your rights, it's more just like common courtesy, just like to let us know that you're here so we show you around. All that
No,
stuff, so
well,
it's not a
once I
problem.
once I got here, I did explain why I was here. I don't have to do that either, Rebecca. But I did explain to you, to your people here, that to the employees here, what exactly I was doing. I didn't just stay quiet or anything, you know, and try and like start a response or anything. I told them I'm an independent journalist.
Sure.
I'm gathering content for a story, which means looking at all these signs here, checking out everything that's going on inside of Town Hall, which is a public building. And now this woman who didn't want to identify herself, I appreciate you identifying yourself. She's apparently calling the police on me, and you know, the police are just going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you if they know the law, that I'm able to record in a public building, man. And that's all I'm doing.
Well, it's not an issue, but it's just disturbing the workplace and all that. So if there's anything in particular you need, we can help you get that.
No,
photos,
no,
all
no.
that stuff,
But
so, yeah.
the way you say that I'm disturbing the workplace, it's kind of unfair because I'm not. They're disturbing themselves, Rebecca.
Well, it's
you
just
know,
more like people are not used to having.
I
come in the
understand.
camera, so.
I can understand that part, but I personally am not causing any kind of disturbance or disturbing anything. I'm not in anybody's way. I haven't even talked to anybody. I'm just simply gathering content for my story here. That's it. There's nothing else I'm doing. That's
Sure,
it.
That's fine. But
Okay.
you know, the next time you want to do something like this, I would appreciate you could reach out to our office. We'd help facilitate everything and make sure everything's done, you know, appropriately.
Yeah,
you know.
and apparently she called the town lawyers, and they said they couldn't do it. So, you know, it's just surprising to me that public. You seem to know, which is good. You seem to know that I have the permission to be in here, but you know, when you have a security guard, the deputy clerk, supervisor, all these people over here, look, they're all stopping their jobs for a man with a camera. So I'm not, you know, it might not be normal to them, but it's normal to me because I'm a journalist. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just exercising my rights here today, and that's it.
Sure. Is there
Okay.
anything else you need? I mean.
Well,
do you
no,
have all the stuff that you
well,
want?
she did call the police on me, so I'm going to stay here and wait for the police to show up, so that way she can be educated by law enforcement and everybody else. They lock their doors over here. This is a public building. You can't lock doors. You know, somebody can file a lawsuit that they're refusing service, that they're
I don't
locking
think
the
it's that they're
door.
refusing service. I think it's just more they're concerned. They weren't really aware of what you're doing.
But I told, just like I told you, I told them. I don't have
You can
to.
be concerned. So,
I know you
yeah.
can be concerned, but you know,
Crazy world
it's
out there,
it's
so.
good. It's a good thing that they have somebody like you working here that's going to come here and de-escalate the encounter, because it's calling the police and doing all those kinds of things. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to just take pictures and videos of Town Hall, North Hempstead Town Hall, right? That's where I am. Yeah, so that's all I'm trying to do, Rebecca. Really.
Sure.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need? I mean.
Oh well, I'm
are you
gonna wait here.
yeah,
I'm gonna wait here until law enforcement arrives, because
Okay.
she did call law enforcement on me. So you know, I'm gonna make sure that law enforcement educates this woman over here, and you know, that's it. And then I'll probably be on my way, and you'll never see me again.
Okay.
But
I mean, is there anything else you need? Information or what?
no, not right now.
You have a card?
Not right now. No, I don't have any cards on
Okay.
me. No, I don't have any cards on me. No. But thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate you coming and talking to me calmly, and
Sure.
you understanding the freedom of press aspect of this. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Rebecca.
No problem.
Thank you. Are you this woman's direct supervisor or no?
I am not. No.
Okay.
I work in the press office.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're very familiar with the press then. So I would just like to speak to her supervisor. If that's something you can help me out with.
Oh, I can't facilitate that. So I mean, if there's anything you need, like I said. I'm
Okay.
more than-
Well, I'll ask her, ma'am. Can I please speak to your supervisor, please?
You can, but he is not on premise right now.
He's not on prep. What is he in the other side of the town hall?
No, he's not here.
You only have one supervisor, ma'am.
I do.
So nobody else is above you besides one person? Okay. Well, that's interesting. And what would that person's name be? And
Town
their
clerk
title?
Wayne Wink.
Town clerk what?
Wayne Wink.
Wayne Wink? Okay, thank you. And you're not going to give me your name, right?
Julie Chen, Deputy Town Clerk.
Sylvie Chen?
Julie.
Julie Chen? Thank you. Appreciate it. Because, you know, the way you acted in calling law enforcement on me is not the proper response for something like
I
this.
don't normally like to give my name to people who I don't trust and
Well,
who's walking around. I've asked you several times.
Honestly, Sylvie, if you don't like giving your name to people, maybe you should find a different job where you don't work for the public.
Maybe you should also find a different job. How about that? Don't judge me.
But I'm not doing anything that's against my job, Sylvie. Julie,
Never mind.
Julie.
I'm trying to protect myself and the people who work in this office.
Protect yourself from
You are not
somebody?
making me feel protected at all or feel safe at all, which will be communicated to the police, which is exactly what I've already spoken to them about.
I understand
I
that.
don't think there's a single person who's watching this video who will watch it or who's watching it now who will disagree.
I highly doubt that.
So let's try.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Julie Chen, deputy clerk.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
What's going on? How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm doing great.
Do you want to talk to me outside so your privacy, or do you want to talk to me?
No,
right
we can
here?
talk here.
Okay,
That's
whatever
fine.
you feel comfortable with. What's going on? I
So
wanna hear
nothing.
your side of the story.
Yeah, no, nothing. I just walked in here and I'm filming. I'm
that's completely-
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay.
And I was just filming like that map behind you and just different signs in here and maybe ask a couple questions. But the employees here, the public employees here were very hostile and got upset and concerned, and I can understand their concern. But when I'm talking to you and I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing here, I don't have to do that, but I'm telling you that I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. This is a town hall. I have every
story are
right
you
to
doing?
be here.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm not going to release that information right now, but I am working on a story, and I appreciate it. Can I get your name and badge number, by the way?
It's Officer Malarkey, 2919. You can
All right.
see everything right here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. So, Officer Malarkey, that's basically all that's going on here. There's nothing nefarious afoot. Just me gathering content and exercising my First Amendment right. That's all.
Okay. I understand that. I'm going to talk to them because I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you. I know certain places have rules. I'm sorry. Let me roll on my radio.
Yeah.
I know certain places, public places, do have rules about cameras because due to other people's privacies. I'm going to find out what their policy is. If it's stated here and whatnot. So my partner's here.
Okay.
So I'm going to find out what they're saying. Okay, and then we'll figure it out from
Just,
there.
just,
right?
just any policy that you have doesn't trump the First Amendment of the Constitution. Just so you know,
Absolutely.
and also
Sir,
that the
I
onus
just
is
need
on
to
them.
find out-
No,
I
it's no
just need
problem.
to find out their time.
Yeah, the onus is on them to protect their
You're not in
privacy.
trouble. I just want to figure out their side of the story too.
Yeah, of course.
I'm hearing your side.
Sure. Okay.
So I'm just gonna talk to them and we'll figure this out.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Just go to the work.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Can I get your name and badge number?
Hold on a second.
Sure.
Just let them talk. Okay?
Sure.
We'll
Sure.
get all that. Don't worry
I
about it.
don't know what the rules are here, but you can't record it now.
I called town attorney's office and we were told that because we're a government facility that people are not allowed to just walk around the building.
Who said that?
Our town attorney.
He needs an education.
Besides the fact that we don't feel safe.
You gotta put the name of the hospital, which hospital over here.
It is, but right now during COVID, we're only doing by appointments.
Do you have an appointment?
I don't need one. I got in without an appointment, sir.
Okay. Unfortunately, they're saying that I'm not really sure if it's stated here, and we're gonna have to find out. You might have to make an appointment. Would you?
Yeah,
be
maybe
interested in doing that?
maybe if I needed services from somebody. I don't need any services from anybody.
But don't you want to ask some questions though for your journal?
Well, no, because I need an appointment to do that, so I'm not gonna go through that. I'm just taking pictures of the signs and everything I could see from public, ma'am. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm doing here today.
I'm sorry.
That's your reason for being here?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a
Yeah.
story, sir.
He's doing a story. He doesn't really want to disclose it right now, which is that's fine. But he just wants. He wanted. But you do want to ask
But
some
don't we have a
questions.
right to
Maybe.
when we're on camera?
Well, you have no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
I do, I'm a person.
What this place entails, if it's a public place.
I
Yeah.
am a human being that has a right to be recorded or not recorded. So
No, you should choose a different profession, ma'am. Honestly, I'm not trying to be an a-hole with you. I'm just trying to say that you're a public
Are you
employee.
almost done? Or what?
Well, yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes. I'll be done in a
Can
few
you do us
minutes.
a favor, maybe just wrap it up, because everybody in here feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you have the right and what you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but for them,
Yeah.
they feel uncomfortable, they got work to do.
They should just. I'm just gonna fade into the background. They can get back to their
I know,
work,
but
and
it's uncomfortable for anybody that they know they're being videoed. All the
I know,
time.
but
they're just trying to work.
I didn't go up to people and start recording them, officer. And can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's Andrew Miro right there.
I can't see that far.
3222.
Zoom in.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right, come on. Let's stay professional here.
I am being professional.
Let's stay professional.
But if you do
Sean,
us a
to be
favor,
honest, Sean,
a half
you
hour, I
can
think you got the
continue.
whole place.
Yeah, I haven't been
Sean,
here for a half
you
hour.
can continue, but there are other people that are performing private business here. You can continue doing, but once you're finished,
Yeah,
then,
and I don't. Yeah,
respectfully,
but
there's no more business for you to be performed, and your business business has stopped, then you can leave. Correct?
Respectfully, Malarkey, you do not tell me when my business is finished.
Absolutely.
Respectfully.
I'm not saying that, and I'm speaking respectfully to you too as well.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm just trying to I'm trying to help both sides.
Yeah.
And you're saying that you're recording, you're trying to get everything at a certain point, like how long are you going to stay here?
Yeah, but
they are stating that they're only doing
I'm on
things
the
by
side.
visitation.
I'm on the side following the law. They're on the side just of their own personal opinion. I'm following the law. I'm exercising a First Amendment
I
right.
understand that. We're just trying to say, can you be considerate?
Yeah. Well, as soon as I'm,
asking if you could just be considerate.
they weren't very
Wrap it
considerate.
up, get whatever you gotta get,
do you,
and go.
officer? Do you think that calling the police on somebody is a considerate? They weren't being considerate of me.
Room that you're not supposed to be
That's not a
recording.
private room, sir.
According to them, it is. They work here. They said private room.
That
is
door
private
was wide
room.
open, sir, and it says please come in right there. You can read it. So it's an invitation to come
Do what
in.
you
I
gotta
didn't
do,
go.
and then just
Great.
wrap it up if you got.
Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people not doing their jobs.
Normally, you're supposed to get permission across the street before you do this.
No,
I've been
no.
here 50 years, you're supposed to go across the street, show your credentials and get permission.
No, ma'am. No. That's not true.
Not true?
I'll speak to her.
Yeah, sure. Camera there. 2 cameras up there.
Thank you. All right, no problem. All right, Sean.
Take care. All right, so apparently there's another side to town hall. We're gonna go check that one out now. Hopefully find Julie's boss. Thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right, guys, so we just left the first building that was town hall that had the building division, town clerk. So this is another building. We're gonna check this one out. North Hempstead has multiple town hall buildings. This one has human resources, info technology, comptroller, town attorney. The same town attorney who was so ignorant and said that I couldn't film here. Supervisor, deputy supervisor, boardroom, town board services, purchasing, administration services.
Sir,
Yes.
you come down.
No.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I'm not coming down.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
Excuse me?
Do you have an appointment?
This is not a restricted area, sir. This is not a restricted area, sir. This is town hall.
Right, so.
So I would ask that you. I would ask.
Here?
I would ask that you stand down, please. Stand down.
I'm standing right here.
Stand
You
down.
walk to me.
Stand
Do you have any
down.
appointments?
I don't need an appointment to be here. This is a town hall. I'm conducting business. I don't think you do understand. You're trying to keep me and prevent my movement.
I'm just asking you if you have an appointment.
I have business here. Did you not just see the 2 police officers over there? Stand down, everybody. Just the guy with a camera. What's your name, sir?
I'm Stephen Pollock.
Stephen who?
Stephen Pollock, what's your name?
Stephen Pollock?
Yes,
Yeah,
what's your name?
I didn't give it. I didn't give
Okay.
it. Great.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Work on. You gotta
How
be
are
a
you
little
doing
bit,
today?
little bit more friendly.
Yeah.
A little bit more friendly, and
Thank
you'd be great. What position do you hold here at the town hall?
I am the Director of Governmental Research.
Wow. What is it? What do you do? What is that? What does
I
that
do a bunch of
entail?
things.
Director of Governmental Research.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does that? What does that entail? Obviously, following journalists around. Is that part of your job description?
Well, I just want to make sure that you have the appropriate.
Are you
help
doing
that need.
research on journalists? Is that what?
You have made other employees feel uncomfortable, and I was called to just see what was going on
Oh, okay.
because I care about my coworkers.
Oh, okay. Does it look like I'm gonna
You
be
made
committing
them
any
feel very
crime?
uncomfortable. So that's why I was calling.
So uncomfortable is like a state of mind. You know what I mean? So they can change that on their own and not be uncomfortable
I'll tell them
because
to feel that way.
you know what I mean? Because a camera, how does a camera make you feel uncomfortable?
It's not normal. I understand what you're doing is
there's
awful,
there's
but,
there's
it's not normal that people
there's
just go
cameras
around
everywhere over here,
recording.
Steve, there's cameras everywhere,
Are you
right?
kidding me? I had no idea.
So why don't they feel uncomfortable with those cameras?
So it's for security purposes.
Did you know that I can get the video footage from those cameras, Steve?
You're foil, I'm familiar.
Okay, so what's the difference between me using my own
I'm not even
recording
sure what I'm
device?
talking about. So you asked me what my name was, you asked me what my title
Okay,
was.
all right, great.
Did you check in for your visit?
Did I check in?
Yeah.
No.
When visitors come here, they check in. You should check in.
Typically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meeting everybody, so you should check in.
No, I'm not gonna
No?
check in.
Oh, that's
No.
weird.
What does checking in entail, Steve?
Check in with public safety to let them know why you're here and what you're doing.
No, but what does that entail?
You should ask Joey, I'll tell you.
I mean, you're the one talking. Joe's not talking to me about it. You are. So
It's
I'm asking
completely
you.
irrelevant. You should check in with Joey, please.
No, Joe hasn't talked to me about it, so.
Please hold on right here, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Joey, could you check in, please?
What's up, Joe? You need my driver's license? Really? To enter in a town hall? Wow. Do you do that with everybody?
Yeah.
Every single person that comes into town hall, you tell them, you make them give you your driver's license. Did you know that's a violation of the Fourth Amendment? Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to speak to the town attorney. This is very concerning that you're forcing free American citizens to relinquish their driver's license, which is a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
I don't make the rules.
I understand. Well, you're not going to get my license. I'm not going to allow you to violate my rights to enter in a public building, but that's something I will take up with the town attorney, for sure. Thanks, Joe. Interesting. You have to give up your driver's license to enter into town hall.
I did not say give up.
He said to give it to him.
To check it out, to check you in.
Yeah. No, you don't. That's not how it works. You have a Fourth Amendment protection of search and seizure of my identity. That's.
How do we know that you're a constituent of the town, or how do we know what your business is here if you don't check in?
No,
Have
see,
you been to Nassau County?
because you don't need business to be in a town hall. You don't need business.
To any other town hall?
I've been to plenty of town halls, and I have not checked into not one of them.
That's
But
interesting. I'd like to go with you. because
Yeah.
I think that's true.
yeah, well, I mean, sometimes they will. I have seen people have the same policy here, and just so you know, Steve, policy, it goes Constitution, laws, policies. So if the policy breaks the law, like when we had policies about colored people going into restaurants, that was a policy, right? But it violated the law. So just because it's a policy doesn't mean it's right. And this is why I do what I do, because now I found a town hall who requires people to surrender their identification to enter it, which is unconstitutional.
No one's saying to you to surrender your license. You are misusing
He
Joe's request.
just asked me for my ID. He said that everybody
You
who
just
comes
said
into
ask and surrender. You're using two different words.
Have you ever purchased something that requires you to be certification?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever purchased something that requires you to be certified for medication?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you show them your ID. They
Yes.
look at it, verify your credentials.
Yes.
And they give it back. That's all it was going to be.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that yes, you need ID to purchase tobacco products or alcohol or stuff like that. And I understand that, and I understand your point. But my point is that this is a public building that's open to the public, that it belongs to every public citizen here. So that's unreasonable. You know what I mean? That would be unreasonable. And I understand that's not your rules, Joe, and it might not be even your rules, Steve. But it's something that I'm definitely going to be pursuing and following up on with the town attorney. But I understand what you were trying to say, Joe. But it's not applicable here. Thanks.
You should know who's in the building. I think that's a good idea.
You should know who's in the building?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This case is an emergency. That would be smart, right?
I don't know. I don't think anything's smart that requires people to.
Check in? I guess when I go on an airplane, I shouldn't check in.
Well, that's a private.
That's
That's
just
a
wrong.
private business. That's a private business.
Right.
This is a public.
Knowing who's on a plane or knowing who's at town hall, it's important to know. For
Yeah.
safety
No, I agree with the plane. I don't agree with town hall at all. This is a public building,
All
Steve.
reasons. So
Thanks.
we can continue to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. Thank you.
Sir, did you check in?
Who are
I
you?
work here. I'm an employee. Who are you?
No. What's your name and position here,
What's
sir?
your name? Do you have an ID?
Are you the town attorney?
I'm not. What's your name?
Oh, so I don't really want to talk to you then.
What's your name?
I thought you were somebody that was going to be able
Do you
to
have an
help
ID?
me.
You identified yourself as being part of the press?
Yeah,
Do you have an ID?
I'm an independent journalist, yeah.
Do you have an ID, credentials?
No, I don't need that. That's not what I need. But you're a public employee, so shouldn't you identify yourself to the public?
I'm not here to be interviewed today, sir. We just want to make sure that there's no security.
Excuse me,
risks
sir.
or threats.
Security risk? So I don't know who you are, so I'm not going to continue to talk to you because I don't know who you are.
Just please check in with security desk.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that
Why not?
because I don't have to.
There's a sign on the door.
So it's fine. So you're here, gentlemen. We're all going to go do our work.
I hope so. That'd be great.
Sure. Which is what we're doing. We're just concerned that.
But why would you be concerned? I'm gonna call you. Hey! Nobody's talking to you. Nobody's talking to you. I'm talking to this gentleman. I'm talking to this gentleman. No, I have not. No, I have not. You have been rude. You have been rude. You have been rude, Steve.
Check in like every other person.
I'm not going to surrender my Fourth Amendment right to check into a public building.
There's a policy that's posted on the door.
Yeah. Who are you, ma'am?
I work here and I'm just.
As in what capacity? Why does nobody want to say what capacity? You guys are public employees. I don't understand. What is the big secret? You know, I could find out your name, your address, everything about you. You're a public employee. You understand that, right? You too, ma'am.
There's no secrets.
So, that's what I'm trying to say. Why can't you just tell me who you are? What do you do here?
Why don't you tell us who you are and how we can help you?
But I'm not a public employee, man.
You don't have a right to interview people just on.
Am I asking you to do an interview? I'm asking you your name. I'm asking for your name and
It's the policy. It's outside.
I'm asking for your name and your position here. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not cursing. I'm not yelling. I'm not doing anything. I'm just, you talk to me. I didn't come up to you. You don't want to be interviewed, but yet you're the one that talked to me. If you didn't want to be interviewed, you should have just kept on about your day, sir.
I just want to make sure that the building is safe and that there are no.
How do I know who you are? How do I know who you are? That you have any authority to be talking to me right now? You could just be some random guy off the street, right? You have no authority to tell me anything in this building. Neither does Steve, neither does Joe, neither does Rich. Everybody else gave me their names. What's the secret?
None of us want to do this. We just want to go about our work.
So you can do that. You're free to do that.
Please feel free to sit. You can stand in this area.
Yeah.
Sure. The rooms that are beyond access.
Yeah. So what you're doing, all you're doing now is trying to tell me something so you can walk out of here and feel like you won. But you can go back to your. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you no name. Nobody's talking to you again, Steve. I'm gonna call you no name because you don't want to give me your name. No name, ma'am. I'm sorry. If there is a policy, I would just for educational purposes, a policy does not trump the rights of
Yes, but our building,
of the people.
if you
It's
cannot
not your
leave
no.
this area
That's a
without
big
signing in.
that's a big mistake, ma'am. It's not your building. How you just said that. That's the mentality public employees
In
have.
this building, the policy
Yes, this is
that
my
you must
building.
sign
This is
in.
our building together.
Are you a North Hempstead resident?
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's our building. It's our building, ma'am. It's my building.
So we're
Your
not gonna
building.
argue with you.
I'm not. You guys can go about your day.
We are. So
Great.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
You have your video. That's great.
You can go about your day now.
I'm trying to explain to you, we're not having a constitutional argument.
I hope not.
I'm sure you didn't come here to demean public employees, right? By saying.
I didn't come here to talk to any public employees. Public employees decided to talk to me, sir.
Okay. So this has been a pleasure, of course.
Great.
So
Have a great
the
day.
Two public safety officers. We've asked you to sign in as every resident and other.
Oh,
resident
I'll be.
in the building. Sure.
So what you're telling me is that
I'm not saying
it's.
anything, sir. We've asked you to do it. You've declined to do it. That's fine. We're gonna
Oh,
work
okay.
with two public
Great.
safety officers.
No, I want to get that policy changed. That's all I'm saying.
Certainly,
Me
sir.
personally.
You-
I'll be at the next town meeting.
Okay. So all we're doing is just please, don't try to go beyond the access points where you're.
Sir, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was your name again?
Nice try. I didn't give my name.
Oh, okay.
I didn't give it. You didn't give yours either.
Okay.
And there's a difference. You're a public employee. I'm not. So shame on you for not giving your name
You
to.
identified yourself as press and then haven't disclosed any credentials.
Because I don't need to. I don't need
Did it
to.
for police.
I don't need to.
Right.
Because the police were being courteous to me and they were being nice to
Being
me.
courteous. This is
No. Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people all surrounding me because I'm walking around with the camera.
I'd be happy to leave.
All I'm doing is walking around the camera. That's all I'm doing.
We're good. We're gonna go upstairs.
Great.
You do your
Have
thing.
a nice day.
Guys, public safety, please just continue to do what
You guys can follow me around and do what you need to do.
All right, guys, so this is the main town hall building, which I went to second, which has the town attorney, supervisor, and a few other offices in it. Where we went first, where the Nassau County Police were called, is over here. That has the building division and the town clerk in it. So all in all, you know, guys, it was definitely a pretty rough audit. A lot of people coming at me from different angles, you know, being very rude, uneducated. They actually talked to the town attorney, and the town attorney actually told them that I wasn't allowed to film in a government building. So that's pretty scary when the town attorney doesn't know the law. Also, apparently, everybody that enters this building has to give up their driver's license and ID themselves. Everybody except me, of course, because I refused. Very concerning that you would have to give up your Fourth Amendment right of search and seizure of your identity just to get into a building that we own, we the people. But we're here to educate. We're not here to antagonize or anything like that. Hopefully they learn their lesson. Nassau County Police Department definitely gets an A+ in my book, you know, especially Officer Malarkey. The other officer, not so much, but he was a little sarcastic and rude. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna follow back up with this town hall here. Maybe I'll go check out a town hall meeting. So and bring up my concerns there about them identifying people entering their building, and I'll be able to talk to the town attorney hopefully soon about his thoughts on public photography and the First Amendment. As always, guys, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit.